Good morning. It seems a little foggy today. Wait, it's just me. Welcome back to the library garden. Today I'm going to take you around and show you some of the things that are really coming along, including our emmer wheat, our corn, and some of the really special peppers we're growing. But first, I wanted to stop and take note of these zinnias. Now, I've always been a zinnia freak. I love to plant a big, generous bank of them. The bigger, the better. Get mounds of flowers through a long season, lots of pollinators. And they come in just a wonderful range of colors, wonderful warm colors. And most blends, like this one, will have your single flowers, like this one, or your fully double blooms, like this wonderful orange one. One of the really neat things about zinnias, too, is that they're very easy to save seed from. And since it's a blend, you can subtly influence it by picking the flowers that you like the best. So year to year, that'll move toward the colors you like. We didn't plant very many fragrant things this year, we found. And zinnias aren't usually fragrant, but I'm a hopeful guy and I'm going to give it a shot. Nothing. Doesn't smell like anything. I'm also really excited to show you this pepper. Now, this is one I've wanted to grow for a long time. It's called the fish pepper. And as you can see, it really stands out in the garden. It has this amazing variegated foliage. And actually, the peppers, as they come along, some of them will have stripes as well. It's an old African-American heirloom from the East Coast that was really popular in the late 1800s, early 1900s. In the seafood houses of the Mid-Atlantic. They used it to add a characteristic kick to the creamy sauces. I'm very excited to have this in the garden this year. And while I'm here, those of you who've been watching along with us will remember the Black Knight scabiosa. Now, ordinarily, I would be going along and cutting off these spent blooms. But since we're really focused on seed here, and we want to share this with you next season, I'm just letting them finish and produce seed. Scabiosa is such a prolific bloomer that it'll continue to put up new flowers nevertheless. Now, I'm really excited to show you how well our corn is doing. You're not going to believe it. Can you believe how big the corn's gotten? Oh my stars! I'm really excited to talk to you about the wheat. Now, I know I've said I was excited a lot in these videos, but you haven't seen me excited. This is the blue tinge, Ethiopian blue tinge emmer wheat. It's an ancient grain. A lot of you may know it as farro. It can be eaten as a whole grain as farro. It also can make a good component for a bread. It won't make a bread on its own. Produces really well, even in poor conditions. As you can see, very productive, even in this small space. Now, we're getting to the point in the season when it's beginning to dry out. You can see I'm going to let it go a few weeks longer, and then we're going to cut it and hang it. It's beautiful as a bouquet, but we're gonna thresh it and mill some and make some bread, and you'll see that in a video down the line. Thanks for joining us again in the Longview Library Garden. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. It's not too late to request seeds from the Seed Library, mail order, courtesy of the Friends of the Longview Public Library. To place your request and get more information, visit the Seed Library page on our website, longviewlibrary.org. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel. I'm Austin Brigden. I've got to grow, but I'll seed you later in the Longview Library Garden.